Rond de jambe en l'air is a step that's used to develop the awareness and control of your hip and knee joints. When a student is first taught this step, they learn it at the bar. Later they'll do it on releve. Next they'll do it in the center with no bar support. And when the student is very strong, they may attempt it in a jump. This jump is called a rond de jambe sauté. Leave a comment below if you want a video on rond de jambe sauté. But before we get there, let's look at the basic rond de jambe en l'air movement. Hello, I'm glad you found this video. My name is Daniel Rudenberg and you're watching the Swan Puddle channel. Swan Puddle is all about making you a better, stronger, more educated dancer. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. In rond de jambe en l'air, the leg can travel in two different directions. It can do a rond de jambe en dehors or en dedan. In either case, the toes trace a D shape as they move. Okay, let's dive into rond de jambe en l'air en dehors. In en dehors, the leg that brushes out normally starts in front in fifth. The toes come in a straight line to the knee and return back to straight knee by tracing the front of the D shape as the toes move away from the leg. So it brushes out from the front, does the movement, and then it normally closes to the back. The leg brushes from normally the front of the fifth position to a 45-degree angle between the working and the standing leg. As you brush the leg, both knees should be extended fully and the working leg's foot is long and pointed. So the lower leg should come in with resistance, speed up as it gets close to the other knee, and then slow down again as it extends to the side. Keep the knee at the same height the whole time and keep the knee from moving forward with the foot. That's the tricky part of rond de jambes en l'air. The goal is to isolate the knee joint and the foot so that they do the movement and so that the upper leg doesn't move. So that movement is a single rond de jambe en l'air. There is a slightly more difficult movement. This movement is called a double rond de jambe en l'air. As the name implies, the foot comes in, does two quick short circles before it goes back out to straighten. The dynamics for this movement are really important. The leg moves with resistance towards the knee. As the toe gets closer, it speeds up and does two small quick circles. The leg finishes the movement by tracing the curve of the D shape, slowing down as it does so. In rond de jambe en l'air en dedan, the foot that brushes out normally starts in the back of the fifth position, so it brushes out. The toes come in towards the body by tracing a semicircle or the curved part of the D shape. The leg returns to the extended position by tracing a straight line with the toes. Once the rond de jambe en dedan movement is complete, the foot closes to the front of the fifth position. The working leg brushes to 45 degrees from the standing leg. Both knees are straight and the working foot is pointed and long. The lower leg comes in towards the knee through the curve of the D shape with resistance and then goes straight out to the side with that same resistance. The dynamics in the en dedans movement are very similar to the en dehors movement. The leg comes in with resistance, speeds up, and then slows down again to extend to the side. Like with rond de jambe en l'air en dehors, we have a single rond de jambe en l'air and we have a double rond de jambe en l'air. The double follows a very similar path to the single. It traces the front curve of the D shape towards the knee and then completes two small quick circles with the toes. The toes then trace the straight line part of the D shape back to where you started. The dynamics in the double are very much like the dynamics in the single movement. The foot moves moderately slowly with control towards the knee. It then speeds up as it nears the working knee and completes two quick circles leading right into the extending of the foot. As the foot extends, it begins to slow again. Rond de jambe en l'air can be done at many different heights, ranging from a small one at the jeté height to large ones at above 90. If the leg is above 90 degrees, when the foot comes in and touches the knee, it drops down to touch right below the kneecap. That height is retiré height. If your leg is below 90 degrees, make sure to keep your knee at the same height the whole time. It doesn't dip down or anything like that. It stays at the same height. So that's the basics of rond de jambe en l'air. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get notified about these videos.